back to the world's tiniest little kitchen. So today I'm going to show you how I figured out how to make a Mealthy lid pizza. So I watched a lot of videos, and everybody I tried to emulate in pizza making, I was a complete total failure. I don't know what they were doing, but my pizza was always coming out really doughy on the bottom, and it was either burned on top, doughy on the bottom, or just total mess, and I'd throw it out. I finally started playing around with my Mealthy lid more and more, and I realized how to make a pizza under the Mealthy lid. So I'm going to share that with you. So why do I cook on a Mealthy lid? Y'all know I don't have an oven. So if I want to have pizza, which I absolutely love pizza, the problem with pizza and me is if I go to a gas station to get pizza, it doesn't love me the next day. People make beautiful pizzas in gas stations. It's just that my body just doesn't like them. I don't know why. So that leaves that out. I can go somewhere and go get a pizza, but that's like at least about a 50 to 60 mile round trip for me. Plus it's kind of expensive. By the time you get your drinks and you leave your tip, it's really super expensive. So I really want pizza at home. Microwave pizza. I think I'd rather eat the box that it came in. I had enough microwave pizza when I used to work outside the home to last me the rest of my life. So I really wanted to learn how to make a Mealthy lid pizza. So I'm going to show you guys really super quick how to do it. So first thing you want to do is gather your ingredients. So first, gather your friends, because who doesn't love pizza? So that's you guys. All right. Second, got to have your Mealthy lid, your Instant Pot. You got to put your 1 cup or so of water, maybe 1.5 cups of water in the bottom of your Instant Pot. Got to have your trivet, the tall one. Got to have your basket, which mine's getting really broke in. Well, you know what? I don't even spray it anymore. It's just got this really cool coating on it, and I'm afraid I'll mess it up. So I just keep using it as is, but don't tell anybody that. Okay. Can of Pillsbury pizza crust. Now I could probably mix up my own pizza crust, but I end up making so much that I would have to freeze it, and then I deal with that. So I don't know. I just buy these little guys, and one of these cans makes 4 pizzas for me. So got that. And then what's everybody want on their pizza? Sweet bell pepper. Got it. Mushrooms and olives. Got it. Pepperoni? Yep. Mozzarella? Yep. Maybe some Parmesan? Definitely. As far as spices, I personally like a little black pepper around the crust. And then I like lots of basil on mine. And then I just can't eat pizza without fennel on it. The fennel seed. Love my fennel seed. All right. So tell you what. Why don't you slice up about 1/4 of this mozzarella cheese. Tell me all about your New Year's, and I'll get started dicing up about 1/3 of this pepper. Well, it is just getting darker and darker outside, so let's hurry up and make this pizza so that we can get you fed and on your way. So I roll out this whole big long thing, and then I cut it basically in the middle, and I just use my kitchen scissors. And then I kind of cut it in half again. Right there. All right, and then these pieces I just store in a joy bag. So we'll put those in there, and then we can have them later. So then you're left with this little 1/4 piece and your basket. So what I do is I just keep using its own weight and try to evenly stretch it out so that it completely fits my basket. I wish I could spin it and twirl it like they do in the pizza shops, but mine would just end up on the floor like everything else. So I just keep going and going until I get it big enough to fit. And it doesn't take a lot of maneuvering. Oops, I got it out of frame for you. Okay, so Now what I'm going to do is, I got my pizza in there. I'm just going to kind of fit it down and make a little crust come up. So let me fiddle with that and I'll be right back. So basically you end up with something that looks like this, and then I'll sprinkle pepper around my outer edge. The most important parts to remember is try to keep all of the crust as even as possible, and do not squish it into this basket. It just needs to sit right on the basket. Do not in any way be tempted to go around and squish it. You're going to set your Mealthy at 400. And if I forgot to mention, the reason why you don't want to squish it is because halfway through this cooking, you're going to have to flip it. So 400 temperature for 4 minutes, but that is no guarantee. So you have to watch this, and when it starts to form the browning of the dough, then you just want to stop it. So let's hit go on this 4 minutes and then keep an eye on this and watch for that browning to just start. So in this case, 4 minutes ended up being just about perfect. So you can see a nice browning. Now that's the top of our pie. So now all you need to do is flip it, and as long as you didn't squish it, it should flip for you very easily. Now I suppose you could go ahead and make this with pita bread if you're a fan of pita bread. I'm not. There's just something about pizza dough. I just prefer the dough. So now we're going to flip it and we're going to cook the bottom of the pizza. So again, I'm going to set it for 4 minutes, but there's no guarantee that it will take the full 4 minutes, or it may take 4 minutes and 5 seconds. You just have to watch it, and you watch for that beautiful browning. So let's do our timer. Sorry about the beeping, and we'll cook it for 4 minutes. All right, so now we have a nice, beautiful bottom. So if any part starts to cook too fast, you can always wrap a thin layer of aluminum foil over it and stop that from cooking. So now we're just going to build our pizza. This part of it, the only thing I'm going to say is don't add your cheese. Add everything else. And I think earlier I forgot to mention, of course, you're going to want your sauce. So go ahead and put however much sauce you want on it. And then we're going to cook our veggies on it. And we're going to cook our meat on it for another 4 minutes or so. But we are not going to add the cheese yet. Okay, so we have built our pizza. Absolutely everything is on here, including your seeds, if you like fennel seeds, and your basil and all of your veggies, your sauce, everything but the cheese. Now we're going to set that back in there, and we're going to hit it for 4 more minutes. But what we're watching for is to get a good sizzle. You want to see your sauce sizzling, and you want to see that meat sizzling, and you're going to see a little bit of sizzle on maybe something like the peppers. So you're going to set it in there, and you're going to have to watch it closely. You're looking for that cooked sizzle on just these toppings. Okay, so about 3.5 minutes in, and you'll see the fat start to render out of your pepperoni, and then you'll notice some moisture coming up out of your peppers. So you know you can take it out and do your last step, which is add your mozzarella. So we'll just do that very quickly. And I gotta tell you what, I know it seems like a lot of steps and stages, but to be honest, this is probably one of the better pizzas that I have personally ever had. And that's saying a lot, because I'm a pizza connoisseur. I absolutely love pizza, and these pizzas are just, they're the way I want them. The doneness is all the way there. The crispness is there of the crust, yet my veggies are nice and done. And then you just, of course, you're going to cook it now until you get a good brown on that cheese. So let's just finish this off. And there we go. That took about 3.5 minutes to get my cheese that brown. And then I think the maker monkeys are excited. As with anything else, I let it rest about a minute before I slice it into 4 even tiny slices, and then enjoy your pizza. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. I hope you try this recipe. This is such a fantastic pizza. You can make this with any toppings that you like. If it's something like sausage, though, of course, you want to cook your sausage before you put it on there. Blessed be.